Hi, I'm Anil Kag. I'll be presenting our ICLR work. RNNs model sequential decision by maintaining agent state HM, which is a summary of the input received till the time step n. Given a new input xm plus 1, RNNs update the agent state through a non-linear combination of the current input and the previous state to result into the next state. RNNs are trained by a backpropagation through time. The recurrent logic is converted into a feed-forward network where the layers share all the same weight. Through standard backpropagation tools, you could find out that the gradient with respect to time 1 will have a product term which is the partial of hk plus 1 over partial of hk. Note that this term, the product of these partials, is actually the main source of instability in RNN trainings. This leads to mainly the vanishing and the exploding gradients. Many solutions have been proposed to mitigate this issue with their own baggage of increased training and model complexity. Our work, incremental RNN, ends up fixing it to arbitrary precision via ordinary differential equations. Many existing RNN structures inspired by ODEs follow the following procedure to update the agent states. They initialize the ODE with the previous RNN state. They solve the ODE up to a certain time, and the final state of the ODE is referred to as the next state of the RNN. It can be shown from the integral form of this ODE that the still suffers from the vanishing gradients. We propose to fix the issue by introducing the concept of increments. We first substitute GT with GT plus HM minus 1. As a result, our solution in the output looks like a solution of the ODE minus the previous state. This can be thought of as an innovation in the latent space. It can be shown that at the equilibrium, the solution achieves an identity gradient, that is the partial of HM over HM minus 1 turns out to be an identity. We use this ODE and discretize it into k steps using Euler discretization, referred to as incremental RNN in our case, or IRNN. Let's analyze the equilibrium surface with a very simple toy example, which is one-dimensional random walk. All the RNNs in this case are allowed to store two-dimensional agent states. Note that fast RNN and vanilla RNNs have very unstructured trajectory, while IRNN has a very smooth trajectory. When initialized with a new initial point, the dynamics first project that point to the closest point in the trajectory, and then follow that trajectory forever. Another property of IRNNs is that they are noise resilient. To understand the same, take a look at this example where signal lies only in the first two time steps, and the remaining of the time step are nothing but noise. Since the input more or less remains closely to the mean noise after time step 2, IRNN state cease to update, leading to a better representation of the signal at the first two time step at the final hidden state. This is evident from the table below, where noise is CFAR, where we have time step was equal to 1000, in which case the signal resides only in the first 100 steps. IRN outperforms all the baselines, while LSTM ends up doing a very poor job, and it just does the random guessing job. We should also note that the number of Euler steps taken to reach the equilibrium increases the quality of the equilibrium, but this does not mean that it will increase the training time, which is evident from this table where you have IRNN with k equals to 5 recursions. The training time is smaller than the recursion k equals to 1, with a still higher accuracy. This is attributed to the fact that per epoch improvement will be very high, it could be very high due to the better quality of the equilibrium solution. Our architecture scales well to larger datasets, such as the ones having more than 1000 time steps. The results speak for themselves. Moving from vision to speech tasks, we highlight the results of Daiki et al., which use an earlier version of our work and demonstrates that IRNNs yield essentially identical results to bidirectional LSTMs on the performance matrix, which are domain specific. But still, the number of parameters required is just 1/9 of the parameters of the bidirectional LSTMs. Thank you for listening to the talk. For any questions, meet us at the virtual poster session.